What's up, guys? So as you can see, I am wearing my backpack and we're gonna do some errands on the Tenere700 kasi madaming mga especially doon sa forums ng Tenere Philippines Facebook group, a lot of them, well, including myself, very curious sila on how the Tenere is as an everyday bike, no? If you're like me, na ang orientation ko towards any kind of motorcycle is utilitarian first and then hobby second. So parang gamit na gamit talaga sa akin yung motor, whether it be a big or a small bike, na pang service. Hindi lang siya weekend bike dapat. And isa ring magandang display on how this bike is sa mga errands is this. So pag dumadaan ka sa humps, tayo ka lang and yan, bali wala kang mararamdamang humps kahit 30 kilometers per hour pa yung takbo mo. Perfect siya for yung Philippine streets natin na lubak-lubak, maalon, bako-bako. Coming from an XSR 900, no, which has a stiffer spring, a sportier spring, pag nasa EDSA ka at tumatakbo ka na ng 60 to 80 kilometers per hour, masakit na sa puwet, aalog-alog na dahil ramdam mo yung bawat bump. Samantalang dito, it just absorbs every road bump or lubak, as in halos talagang wala kang mararamdaman. And that of course contributes to lesser rider fatigue, diba? The more comfortable you feel in a bike, the less you will feel tired on it. And that's not even talking about how you sit on the bike. Kung manibela, nung nag-XSR ako, I thought komportable na yung sitting position ko kasi since it's a naked street bike, parang upright na kagad yung sitting position. Well, apparently may mas upright pa pala, at ito na yun, siguro yung adventure bike. Mararamdaman mo naman kasi yung fatigue hindi doon sa first 30 minutes o first 1 hour na pagsakay mo ng motor. Magse-set in na yung fatigue dyan pag matagal ka na nakaupo, mainit, ma-traffic. And commuting with the T7, first is yung sitting position mo, very comfortable since the tank here is very slim. You can easily grip your legs with it, so it will make it easier for you to maneuver yung mga tight spaces sa traffic. And I can't emphasize enough yung suspension ko sa lubak o sa mga ganitong maaalon na kalsada. Mararamdaman mo, pero para ka lang hinihele. As in, walang bump, sudden bump. My height is 5'8", and ang ginawa kong lowering dito is I lowered the forks to 20 mm. I think when you get it from a local Yamaha dealer, it's already lowered at 10 mm for the Asian market. So I had it lowered another 10 for total of 20. Pero pwede pa yata i-lower yan to 30. I just didn't want to mess around with the geometry of the bike. Then another thing I did, instead of purchasing the OEM Yamaha low seat, I had it shaved na lang. Pinaahit ko na lang yung foam dyan sa may Caloocan 10th Avenue. So life hacks yan. Instead of spending 10,000 pesos for a Yamaha low seat, paahit mo na lang yung upuan. And according to a friend who purchased the Yamaha low seat, apparently exact same plastic molding lang sila sa ilalim, sa foam lang talaga nagkakatalo. Wala naman ako napansin sa nagbago sa comfort ng upuan. There's still a relevant amount of foam left naman. Parang pinaahit ko siya na I think nasa 0.75 inch din or close to 1 inch na rin yung nabawas. Although tiptoe pa rin ako at 5'8", it gave me more confidence. Napansin ko dito sa T7 on a commute, and how I compare it to a street naked bike like my XSR. Surprisingly, it's more nimble. Parang mas magaan pa siyang iwas-iwas na ganyan kesa sa XSR. Probably because of the wider handlebars, no? And yung upuan mo, it's a narrow seat, making it easier for you to shift weight, to grab on the tank with your legs. Parang mas madali lang siyang i-maneuver overall, no? I have a friend na ano siya, T7 owner. He stands 5'6", so I think sagad yung drop ng fork niya to 30mm, and then he purchased the low seat from Yamaha, and he also got the Yamaha lowered suspension link. So those three lowering options, lowered fork, low seat, and the lowering link, altogether I think they add up around a little less than 2 inches total drop. And that guy takes his T7 off-road. So ayun, just to give you a little context on that. Another thing that I noticed dito sa T7 compared to the XSR, yung XSR 900cc and ito 700cc, makina ng MT-07 or XSR 700, parang mas relax pala siyang manehuhin ang ganitong klaseng bike kesa the XSR 900. The XSR 900, every time I take it out to a commute, tapos naka full system exhaust pa, parang you always have that urge na birahin siya, nakakatawid siya kasi 900cc ka, forma ng bike mo, tapos naka full exhaust ka pa na sobrang ganda ng tunog, parang bibiridin mo siya parang kahit sabihin mong nasa rider siya, parang sasapian ka ng espiritu ng motor and that bike really wants to go fast. Although itong 700, it's more than you will need. The power is more than you will need. Pero mas relax lang siyang manehuhin kasi hindi siya ganun ka-jumpy tulad ng XSR 900. Plus, for some reason, yung muffler, yung exhaust note neto T7 compared to the MT-07 parang mas tahimik siya. Hindi ko lang alam. Ngayon naka-open exhaust na ako, naka-open pipe na ako, pero tahimik pa rin siya. May rumble lang siya pag binomba mo, biglang ganun. Parang brappy sound siya, which the MT-07 is very different from the exhaust note of the MT-07. All in all, mas masaya ako sa pag-commute dito sa T7. And yung height lang niya, it medyo intimidating at first, pero ayun, masasanay ka rin naman when going in and out of parking spaces. And another good thing when lane filtering, especially pag traffic, yung handlebars nito, it goes way above the side mirrors of the average sedan. So mas madali kang makakasingit-singit. Alright. So yung heat dissipation naman netong motor, ang napapansin ko yung init sa likod ng cuffs ko dito, dalawa. Hindi ko alam kung tama ba na doon ko siya nararamdaman, pero most of the time doon ko siya nararamdaman. Akala ko nga dati init lang ng araw yon. And then tinatanong ko din sa mga kaibigan kung mainit ba yung legs niya sa likod. Di naman daw. So it's probably from the bike. That's where I feel the heat coming from the bike sa likod ng caps ko. Although the radiator is way up front, I don't know kung ba't ko doon nararamdaman. Pero it's not the kind of heat na may irritate ka. Pwede ka pa rin mag-shorts. Pero weird lang kasi first time kong doon na naramdaman sa likod ng cuff, hindi man lang sa gilid ng cuff ko. Ayun. What else? The windscreen naman, maganda siya kasi naaangat mo to. Bumili ako sa Lazada nitong brackets na ganito. Tapos ilulusin mo lang yung screw sa harap para iangat siya. And then very helpful siya when commuting, especially pag mainit. Ngayon nakatodo baba siya, stock height. Pag inangat mo yan, kahit pagbukas ka ng visor mo, XTC, kahit magbukas ka ng visor mo, hindi ka tatamaan masyado ng hangin sa mata. Tested na rin yan sa S-Lex tsaka N-Lex. Tumatakbo ako ng 100 kilometers per hour. Nakaangat yung visor ko, and hindi ako walang wind na tumatama sa mata ko. Hindi ako na mabother, hindi ako napubuwing. Although relative yan sa height mo, ha. Ako 5'8" lang ako, so people who are taller than me might have might experience yung wind buffeting sa helmet nila and sa visor nila pag nag-open up sila ng visor at low speeds. This bike is such a breeze to commute on, no? Yung height, you'll get used to it. Tiptoeing the bike, you'll get used to it. But once you're on it, napakadali na manehuhin. Hindi overwhelming yung power. Nandun yung power pag kailangan mo. Unlike the XSR, minsan kahit isang taon ko siya minaneho, minsan may mga pa rin, surge of power na hindi mo sinasadya na bibiglain ka. Sobrang fun bike to, guys. If you're worried about yung how it commutes, don't be. It looks intimidating kasi mataas siya, pero once you get the hang of it, napakadali lang niya i-commute, no? So it really depends on you, no? What kind of lifestyle you'll be doing with the bike. What's your purpose of getting this bike?
Welcome. Please get your card now.
Saan ka lalagay? Wait ko na dito. Yan, saan ka muna? Ay, hindi. Yan. Ay, alam mo all. So, sa mga baguhan na big bike owners dyan, whenever you're at an SM mall or an Ayala mall, they give big bike owners the right to actually park in car slots, no? It's not a universal rule or law sa lahat ng malls, pero asahan nyo sa lahat ng SM at Ayala malls, di kayo pagbabawalan or sisitahin ng guard pag nagpark kayo sa parking slot ng auto. Alright, so we're done with my final errand. And makulimlim sa labas. May bibilin pa sana ako pero uwi na tayo. Prepare lang yung ating ang ating bayad sa parking. Ito lang yung hassle no, for all the bike commuters. I'm sure makaka-relate kayo na sobrang daming rituales pag aalis ka na sa pinanggalingan mo. I-gear up ka, ganito, ayusin mo pa yung parking ticket mo para isang bunutan na lang. And syempre kailangan tama ang workflow mo sa pag-gear up. Huling-huli ang gloves guys ha. Huling-huli ang gloves dahil di mo masusuot ang helmet mo or mahirapan kang isuot ang helmet mo pag naka-gloves ka na. Trust me, daming beses na nangyari sa akin yun na all geared up na ako, tapos nag-gloves na ako, and then nung magsusuot na ako ng helmet, tinanggal ko ulit yung gloves ko. Alright, sana wag umulan pa uwi. Like any true bro rider, syempre wala akong dalang pang-ulan. Yung jacket ko hindi pang-ulan dahil napakainit kanina. Although yung backpack ko naman may waterproof na cover. We golden. Alright, so sa mga nagko-contemplate na gusto kumuha ng Tenere, yung nung una kong kinuha yung bike, hindi ko naman inisip na bibili akong Tenere kasi gusto ko mag-off-road bro, gusto ko mag-trail bro. Hindi naman nung kinuha ko yung bike, parang sabi ko gusto ko lang ng mas comfier bike compared to my street bike, and something that I can be confident with na pag nag-long ride ka sa probinsya at napasabak ka sa mga provincial roads na unpaved back roads, confident ka na the bike will get you to your destination, and hindi magugulpe yung street bike mo sa mga lubak-lubak. Kumbaga ang orientation ko is more on touring and a little bit of dirt road kung makasabak man, pero you won't be going out of your way para maghanap ng dirt road at maglaro-laro, or parang gusto ko mag-trail kasi naka-trail bike ako. Then again, what I said a while ago na tulad nun sa XSR900, kahit hindi mo gusto magmabilis, putik, talagang gugustuhin mong biritin kasi that's what the bike is sort of made of, and you want to ride the bike how it was meant to be or how it was made, diba? So like I said a while ago, diba, parang sasapian ka nung spirito nung motor, diba, na kahit hindi yun yung gusto mong gawin, parang may imbibe mo na rin yung ano, yung characteristic ng motor. So in fact, nung hindi pa ako nagkaka-Tenere, chine-check ko sa mga forums na are there other Teneres out there na especially yung sa abroad na naka street tires. Kumbaga sa dirt bike, motard setup. So madami din namang madami din namang mga Tenere abroad na naka street tires. Kaso papalit ka pa ng rims, street tires, salpa ka na street tires, which is pag tingnan mo, ang pogi din. Kaso napakamahal pala umorder ng ibang rim set na itong Tenere. So ayun, kasi yun naman talaga yung gusto ko sabi ko, I just want a touring bike na komportable ako. Kaya I think hindi ako mag-off-road masyado. But apparently I've taken the bike off-road, hindi naman sa mga technical trails at hindi naman sa mga mababato at kagulong mga hard trail at off-road. At masaya pala. The bike handles very very well off-road, and for a novice off-road rider like me, it gives me confidence na hindi ako i-slide nung bike off-road. Of course, with the proper knowledge and skill set, the bike off-road gives you really confidence, and it handles very good off-road. So ayan, may malaki lubak, tayo ka lang bro, wala na yan. At ayun, instead of my first intention na i-tour itong bike, parang dun ko naramdaman yung spirit of adventure na kayang i-offer pala nitong bike na to, na parang hindi lang ako mag-aantay ng may off-road or may dirt pavement na darating, pero I'd actually welcome it. And pwede mo naman sabihin, hahanap-hanapin mo kasi you also want to test the bike and test your skills kung kaya mo ba, and para i-ride mo yung bike the way it's actually meant to be ridden. Kumbaga, masulit mo. Otherwise, sana nag-touring bike na lang ako, like a Tracer or a V-Strom, diba? Although hindi napasok yun sa budget ko. So in relation doon sa mga nagko-contemplate na kumuha ng Tenere na ang mindset nila is, I just want a good looking touring bike na affordable, eventually mapapa off-road ka din kasi parang kulang kumbaga kung may utak lang tong bike na to, parang itutur mo lang ako ng Subic, Ilocos, mga ganyan, Baguio, parang ang boring mo naman, parang ganon. So ikaw na mismo yung magkakaroon ng initiative na try ko nga rin tong off-road capabilities ng bike, which pag trinay mo, magugulat ka na parang hindi pala siya ganun nakakatakot, kasi ang ganda nung handling ng bike off-road, especially 21-inch yung front tires mo, which is, and 18 yung likod. Yun yung, according to the literature, yun yung tamang off-road wheel set. In fact, dahil dun sa ganong thinking, napilitan or parang pinanindigan ko na, nag-enroll ako doon sa basic off-road course ni Mel Aquino sa KLD. And grabe, ang dami kong natutunan. And I did that in preparation. Nagka-Tenere, may Tenere na ako noon, pero yun na talaga yung bala ko. Bago pa ako nagka-Tenere, nag-inquire na ako doon. And after nung schooling ko, parang wow, ang tagal ko na nagmo-motor, more than 15 years na. And ang dami ko pa palang hindi alam, at ang dami kong bad habits. So even if it was an off-road course, it's the things that you can learn from there is very much translatable to street riding and road riding. And then when the time comes that you have to tackle a dirt road or an off-road, or you're in an off-road situation, medyo confident na ako kasi alam ko na yung basics na body position, ano yung mga dapat gawin sa mga low speed turns, yan. So malaking tulong yun. So even though my first intention for the bike was just a touring bike and a commuter bike, ngayon parang kung lalabas man ako or magra-ride, gusto ko may konting sense of adventure. Gusto ko yung hindi na yung usual na pinupuntahan ko na Clark, Subic, Tagaytay. Gusto ko yung medyo mga lugar na hindi ko pa napupuntahan, na may sense of exploration. Kasi alam ko na kahit may off-road doon, kaya i-handle ng bike. Unlike before na naka-street bike ako, you want to stick to to the routes that are comfortable not only for you, but the routes na alam mong kaya ng bike mo. So ayun, kaya puro paved roads, puro SCTEX, Startol, ganyan. Kung magbabatangas ka man, you want to stick to the tourist spots, no? Ayaw mo nung mga liblib. Yan. Yun, ayaw mo pumunta sa liblib with an XSR. Well, ako, ayaw pumunta sa liblib with an XSR kasi baka may dyan eh. Baka may off-road dyan. Hindi kaya ng tires ko yan. So ngayon, iba na yung mindset ko. And to have that confidence na a bike that can almost go anywhere with the proper skill set, malaking bagay yun, especially sa mga ride destinations mo. Gusto mo na yung medyo kakaiba, hindi ka na pang coffee shop, hindi ka na pang tambay sa Starbucks, parang gano'n. Hindi tulad ng pag naka street bike tapos inulan ka. Inulan, sira forma. Tapos wala kang rain gear. Eto, pag naka-adventure bike ka, tapos inulan, tapos pag nakita ka, uy, angas naman nun. Diba? Parang gano'n. Angas nun ah. Pandurugan talaga. Yun. Sabi nga nila, you don't ride if you don't ride in the rain, baby. Lakas ah. Buti nila malapit na ako sa bahay. Syempre hindi ko ilalaban to kung hindi ako pauwi. Laban na to kasi pauwi na tayo. Kind of guy na yan, pinang-errands ko rin siya. At the same time, so okay siya as a commuter, okay siya as a touring bike, okay siya sa twisties, and most especially okay siya sa off-road. Yung off-road review natin, not that I'm an expert off-road rider, next episode na yon, And yung ating twisty review. Uy, lakas na ng hangin, sir! What happened? Oh, lakas ng hangin, gagi! Woo! Woo! Ano to? Ano to? Ay! Kagulo! Kagulo yan. MMDA, anong balita sa inyo? Bakit walang lamang tubig or weights yung inyong inyong barriers? What the freak, bro? Kung may nadisgrasya dyan na matulin na kotse, hindi sasagutin ng Philippine government yan. And kung Amerika yan, demanda na yan. Pero sa Pilipinas, wala. Oh, sorry yung tarko dito. Medyo natakot na ako Gusto ko na umuwi. Baka kung ano pang matugba. Lamig! Basa na ako. Basa na lahat. Pati yung mga body parts na hindi dapat mabasa, basa na. Walang humps. Walang humps pag Tenere. Walang humps, baby! I hope nakatulong to munting commute review natin ng Tenere, and will give you some insight or input that will help you make an informed decision if the bike is for you or not. Alright, home base. Basta, sir.
Aba, bago yung